Hey guys, how you doing today? It's Barb with Halfway to Sane. I'm decided that I'm sitting out back with my dogs today. Um, Sorry if the sun glare bothers you a little bit. I tried to get into a spot where it wasn't so bright, but today I want to go over the case of Dylan Rounds. I don't have a whole lot to get into. It's basically just the latest update that we had last week. If you remember, Dylan was the 19-year-old young man who went missing um, in Utah, and he just seemed to have vanished without a trace. Nobody knew what happened to him. I guess, the police were not really getting too many leads. At least that's what it seemed like. They weren't really releasing too much information. Um, but Um, if you remember, Dylan also, he had purchased like hundreds of acres of land before he disappeared, because his dream was to run his own farm. He was a very ambitious young man, hard worker, and he pretty much had a routine about him. He talked to his grandmother every day. And as a matter of fact, the day that he went missing, he had just spoken to his grandmother, and he had stated that he needed to go because uh, there was somebody there. Like, I don't know if somebody knocked on the door or if he just seen somebody, coming up to his house or whatever. But um, his family has spent the last 2 years just searching and searching and searching for him, and to no avail. But on April 9th, 2024, his body was located, and it was located due in part to the gentleman who was squatting on a piece of land that was next to Dylan's land. Apparently, the police had suspected him. I don't remember too much in the beginning hearing about him. There probably was, and I just don't remember. I haven't had much time to go back and research it too much. But um, this gentleman, whose name is James Brenner, as I said, he was squatting on the piece of land next to him, his property. He has been accused of murdering Dylan, and he's charged with aggravated murder, abuse or desecration of a human body, and as part of a plea agreement, he led authorities to the location of the young man's burial site. He was located on the morning of 4/9 in a remote part of northern Utah near the Nevada line. And as of right now, the remains are in the possession of the Utah Office of the Medical Examiner for confirmation of Dylan's identity. I can't even think how hard this is for his parents. I mean, for 2 years, just searching and not knowing everything, and then just be hit with, we've located his body. And I don't think that a whole lot of people thought that he would be found. I mean, it's such deserted land there, and all kinds of caves and mines, and he could have been hidden anywhere, it seemed. I was going off the impression like we never probably would know what happened to this young man. But originally what happened was James Brenner, who again is the gentleman who was squatting, has been in the Box Elder County Jail since being arrested on firearms violation in June of 2022. Brenner, at the time of Dylan's disappearance, had been squatting in a trailer next to Dylan's property. Dylan's phone last pinged near a pond not far from where Brenner was staying. Authorities later discovered his phone at the bottom of a pond and his boots atop a dirt mound nearby. So sad. One of the boots was stained with blood, and DNA testing ultimately confirmed it was that of the missing Dylan Rounds. Investigators also discovered a time-lapse video on Dylan's cell phone, which showed Brenner with blood stains on his arms, shirt, and cleaning a handgun. Um, I'm assuming it's not known how or why that video got on his phone. It doesn't make that much sense to me, but I guess eventually, it'll come out. Law enforcement will let us know eventually how and why or what they think. But yeah, how or why a video got onto his phone is beyond me. So anyway, Brenner was interviewed and he made several claims that corroborated forensic evidence in addition to making numerous false statements. Authorities stated they would not provide further details in the case, at least at this time. Our hearts go out to the family of Dylan Rounds, and we offer our sincerest condolences for their loss, and it is our hope that they can find peace moving forward. Um, like I said, it's just such a tragic case. But if I hear anything else or there's any more developments or anything, I will certainly get back to you guys. Please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button and hit that notification bell. Appreciate you watching and listening. And if you have any questions or comments, please link them down below. Thanks.